FIFA 19. All the changes make it the most important game in years. EA Sports gave us our first glimpse of FIFA 19 during their EA Play conference to kick off E3 week. The game will launch worldwide September 29th on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. While that full release feels a long way away, especially with a World Cup in between, we can tell you it's going to be worth the wait. We were fortunate enough to get our hands on FIFA 19 early and talk to the game's lead producer Samuel Rivera. On the surface, the changes may not seem like a big deal, but FIFA is moving in the right direction and this year's game will lead to monumental benefits moving forward. FIFA sells millions of copies every year, yet it has two very distinct audiences, the casual player and the hardcore fanatic. FIFA scratches the itch we all have in wanting to consume as much football as possible. But let's face it, a couple of games of FIFA is hardly ever enough. Whether you play once a week or multiple games every day, FIFA 19 has you covered. It's mostly the same game we all know all too well, but EA are fighting to remove one of the biggest frustrations which has plagued the series for years: randomness and chance. It's a huge change which any fan of the series will be able to appreciate. For too long, we have had to rely on eye assistance and pure luck in FIFA matches, whether that's while shooting or trying to tackle an opponent. Those days are now mostly gone as EA have given players far more responsibility and control over the game. Tackling now feels weighty. Your reaction time and your momentum will decide the outcome of 50-50 battles. Gone are the days of tackling your opponent only for the ball to bounce straight back to the player. Shooting is also much more skillful too, thanks to a new timed shooting mechanic. Now, you can double tap the shoot button to potentially unleash the perfect strike. If you hit the second tap at the exact same time as when your player connects with the ball, your shot will pack a punch with significantly more power and accuracy. However, get it wrong and you'll scuff your shot or send the ball closer to the corner flag than the goal. Trust us, failing to time the shot during a one-on-one shot is awfully embarrassing, but it will feel so sweet if your opponent makes the same mistake. Even your teammates are more reliable this year thanks to the revamped tactics system, which makes it easier than ever to play the style of football you want. Simply tell your team how you want to play with and without the ball and experiment with a few sliders to create your own tactical master plan. As Rivera explains, the new tactics system is the focus for the year, and while it may appear simple, the changes you can make are surprisingly deep. The main point is that the game is more tactical. It's not just strength, it's not just pace, it's the tactic you pick to play the game. That's the key for FIFA 19. The dynamic tactics system makes a huge difference. You see your teammates really acting and moving differently, depending on the tactic you have. You can customize everything for different mentalities that you have in the game. You can decide how you'll play when attacking, defending, or even when playing on the offensive. You can say exactly what each of those tactics is going to do in terms of formations, in terms of player instructions, and in terms of tactics. This is the first time in years that the gameplay changes have felt actually game-changing. After FIFA 18's issues, the entire defending mechanism in FIFA 19 has been rebuilt from the ground up, and the game benefits exponentially from doing so. As someone who has always been absolutely horrendous at defending in FIFA, it's some achievement on EA's side that I actually now enjoy tackling in the game and can have fun while not in control of the ball. Plus, with most of the game's randomness eradicated, FIFA 19 feels rewarding and matches feel fair. Let's just hope that carries into online play.